We're about to get underway and already the crowd...
Hey Siri, call Danish.
Is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
A few moves made in the field. Here we go. First ball.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. 11 runs added there. Australia are 11 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Two full, punch back down the ground. It could be four.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Caught, gone. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Whacked away.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That was impressive. Just let the ball do all the work, really, and just hits late cut to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Goes over the top with that shot. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Marsh taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Onto that early. That could be 4.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
End of the over. Australia are 45 for 1. Bumrah from the north end. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now as a bowler. You've got to make them play on your terms. Cracking shot, leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
This could be trouble. And caught. That's just superb. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. He's quick onto that in the infield. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Good shot, a beauty.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Gone. Superb catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Singh, 2-full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
No. Terrible shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Strayed maybe just a little onto the leg side, and that's just been dealt with through the onside.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Maxwell gets plenty from these bowlers.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Brilliant diving stop. Everyone's gone up. Perfectly timed. End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
Five fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Misses everything. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 5 off it. Australia 93 for 5.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Dubé coming into the attack from the north end. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
edge, but it drops safely. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Four runs added in that over. Australia are 97 for 6.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Going with spin now. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, what a ball. Needs a direct hit. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Finds the edge. Bishnoi has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Dubé from the north end. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but four more.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Green picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Edge, but it drops safely. India with a massive shout. Gone. Fine catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Australia are 119 for 7. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Yada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Out! What a screamer. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion. Some adjustments to the field.
2-4, and that's hit high and hard. That's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Bowling fielders look really confident. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Hazelwood looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. 4 runs added there. Australia are 136 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bumrah has been going really well here. Comes back on from the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
13 runs added there. Australia are 149 for 9. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Leant in and punched through the leg side for 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's a great shot. Pierce the gap between point and cover point. It's a fast outfield, so that'll be 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed and 4 runs.
Perfectly timed.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. That's a confident appeal. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. 6 runs added in that over. Australia 177 for 9. Patel from the north end. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Needs a direct hit. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything. Oh, great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball? Hazelwood watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Pandya with a huge appeal. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
So close. You look at the ball and it's almost done enough. Disappointing for the bowler. The narrowest of margins sees the not-out decision stay.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. Doesn't beat the infield. Three runs added in that over. Australia 186 for 9.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers that just weren't tight enough.
Dubé back on now. Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Zampa was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, great running. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 192 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers Need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Pant, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Start from the south end. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
They've gone up here. Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Smacks that away through the gap. Eight runs added there. India 29 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. India 32 for 1. That is quite extraordinary. Pant, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Stark getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Drilled that one away. Good pick up, big chance. Cuts that off well in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. Going a long way. What a shot.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Yadav has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nearly gets the edge. Stoinis with a great delivery there. 7 runs added. There, India 55 for 2. Stark from the south end. Thought that was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Out! What a screamer.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the field with a great shot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? A direct hit and this could be gone. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Smacks that away through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Great shot through the gap. Stoinis will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Maxwell with a huge appeal. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yadav, quite confident with the challenge. You could just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat. bit of a change up in the field now.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
A few moves made in the field.
Needs to be on target. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Stoinis from the north end. Boyce, the spinner, coming into the attack. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Everyone's gone up. Nice shot. Straight to gully. That's the over. India are 88 for 3. Perfectly timed. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They've gone up here. Green, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Pinged off the bat.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India, 114 for 3.
Can he get the 50? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Needs to be on target. Six runs added in that over. India 120 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with pace now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boyce, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts. Shot, finds the gap with that one. There's a chance if it hits. Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over. India are 152 for 3.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Stoinis into the attack now from the north end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Needs to be on target. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Super catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Perfectly timed. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. India are 169 for 4. Hazelwood coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. The bowler looks really confident.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. That's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression. And their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Edge, but it drops safely. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got that away nicely. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Straight through the line of the ball. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Some adjustments to the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Got to get the length right. The line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4. This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides. It's a shame they had to be a loser.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing...